If you're a brand new UGC creator, watch this. I'm going to save you some money. I'm answering some questions for Dana here. UGC creators buy so much crap that is absolutely unnecessary, and there's things that they need and they don't buy. So let's go over it. And if you're new here, my name is Sarah. I've been doing UGC for about 15 months. I'm a 45-year-old mature creator, and I have 2 kids. The side note, if you're over 40 and you have kids and you don't think UGC is for you, guess what? Brands need you. Back to the things that you will need and things that you should omit. Number 1 purchase should be a good tripod. But what I see a lot of creators buy when they're new is those like clunky tripods with a ring light. In the 15 months that I've been doing UGC, I haven't used a ring light, not once, for a UGC gig. You don't need it. What you do need is a good tripod and access to good natural light. If you stand in front of a window, that is the best lighting you can get. And that is the lighting that brands want in their content. If you don't have access to natural light, you can use an artificial lighting. Just don't make it a ring light. Buy yourself a softbox light, preferably 2. Because that is so much better, and it's going to recreate the natural light so much better than a ring light. Let me show you the tripod that I've had for 15 months. I use it day and night. I've taken it to the beach multiple times. I mean, this thing is indestructible. I bought it on Amazon and it wasn't expensive. The other thing I really like about it, and I'll show you, is that you can even do the overhead shots with it because it does bend both ways all the way. It's one of those. I'm sure you have seen it. It's the one that basically has those kind of locking systems. You just press it, it goes down. The part that I really like is this part right here, because when you put it this way, you can shoot overhead stuff. And what I like is that it goes both ways. I really like about this part right here, you can spread it really wide, so it's super stable. But if you need to get into a tight space, I like that you can put it all the way up and make the tripod a really, really compact. It may not be as stable, but it will fit in a tight space. When you fold it all the way, it actually is pretty compact. I will fit it into a larger purse with me, especially because you can remove this top part. I've been loving it. If you go into click on my Amazon storefront, there will be a folder with content creation tools. You can grab it on there. Super affordable, and it's a keeper. In fact, I am planning on buying a second one. I have ADHD and I'm sick and tired of walking around the house and looking for this thing. Here's an example of something that I have procrastinated on, and I didn't buy it up until last week, although I really needed it. The back camera mirror, right? So that you can see yourself when you shoot with back camera. If you want to look like a pro and not a rookie, you will shoot with a back camera. I've been using one of those 99-cent mirrors, the over the door, and I've been dragging it along the house. I mean, it's ridiculous. This thing is so much better, and it's cheap. This is like 15 bucks on Amazon. The next thing that is an absolute necessity right from the get-go is this right here. And this is not just a regular microphone, because I did have a regular lavalier microphone that kind of looked similar, but this is the noise canceling one. And let me tell you, especially if you are a mom creator like me and you have kids in the backyard screaming and stuff, you need to have this, because this literally doesn't pick up any background noise. And trust me, in UGC, you do not want to have background noise. It's so unprofessional, and brands will not hire you again if you have anything in the background. This one actually is on my TikTok shop. If you go into my TikTok shop, which is naptimepreneur_Sarah, I'm gonna link it under this video, because this is really like the one thing that you will be so thankful that you have. And it's cheap too, an absolute must. If you are brand spanking new and you don't have any microphone, and out of nowhere you get a gig and you like need to film tonight, or maybe you went on a vacation and forgot your microphone, your voiceover or your dialogue, if you remember it, unless you use a teleprompter, and we'll talk about that as well, under the blanket. Literally crawl into the bed, put a blanket over your head, and the sound will be super crisp. Next thing is an absolute necessity. Can't believe how much time I have wasted. Hours and hours. A good quality app with a teleprompter. I know that CapCut has a teleprompter, but I've tried it. I've tried many teleprompter apps. And let me tell you, the one that is absolutely incredible, not only because of how it is, and that somehow you can't really tell that I'm reading from a teleprompter, just the eye contact and the way it, I don't know why. Don't ask me why. There is other teleprompter apps that when I use, you can totally tell I'm reading. But the Captions app, you got to get the paid version. I believe it's $75 for the year. It's worth every penny. Also because it also has AI features. So for example, one of my favorite things is it has adjustment of eye contact. So if for some reason you are not looking in the camera, or you do need to temporarily read from a script or something, it has AI features that are like amazing. It will like cut out dead spaces from when you talk in the video. I mean, there's so many different things that it does. I absolutely love it, and I wish I have gotten it sooner. Because when you are filming raw footage, when you get those like scripts with different clips and they give you the script, oh my goodness. I remember filming paid media ad raw footage, and I would be filming, memorizing every line and filming each clip separately. It took me hours upon hours. With the teleprompter, 2 takes. I literally read the entire script and I'm done. Incredible. I am running out of time, but there is one more purchase that you absolutely need. This is a necessity. External hard drive, so that you can move all of your files and all of your footage on a reliable external hard drive. This is LaCie. I think this one was about $100. You can also get it off of my Amazon storefront. This hasn't given me ever any trouble. I'm going to talk about one more thing that is not necessary, at least not until you are ready to master it. Because if you do not master it, it's absolutely useless. And I'm speaking from experience. It's the gimbal. This is the Insta360. I had the other one. There's 2 of those that are like the top of the line. There's the Insta360 Flow. That's this one. And then there's another one. I can't remember the name. I returned it. Unless you are ready to like spend a couple hours of watching YouTube videos and learning and practicing on how to use this, it's a complete waste of time, because you're going to buy it. You know, you're going to spend decent amount of money, at least if you want a good one. You're just going to be telling yourself that you will take the time to learn it, and you won't. And it's going to be laying in your office for months. I've tried a few times, kind of just like, you know, I'll just give it a shot. Could not even take regular shots, and like literally useless. I literally could not even film just like basic footage of some products with this. Extremely frustrated with myself, but I'm so busy with work that I just can't seem to have time. Couple other things that have been super helpful but are not absolutely necessary. The flip stick. I'm sure that you have seen this type. It literally sticks to any surface, you know, wall, tree. I have this version as well, which is the different angles. It's just super easy to just stick it on the window rather than trying to go and get the tripod, you know, because 9 out of 10 times I'll just say, screw it, you know, I don't have time. I just need to get ready. Where when I have this, I stick it on the window and let's go. And I get some footage from my TikTok or from my Instagram. And my light is dying, so it's basically telling me to shut up. So if you have any other questions, comment on one of my videos. You see how horrible that looks without the light? Oh my goodness.